Congratulations, family. Welcome to the world of puzzle investments, assets that work for you. Congratulations. Welcome to the world of diversifying alternative asset investing. We invest in assets that only make sense. Who am I? I come from a hard knock life, player. It was hard, but I made it through. I changed my life. I'm involved with investors and entrepreneur groups all over the world. I'm a creative entrepreneur investor that creates asset strategies that my team builds and get them to perform. Man, I don't believe in I can't. I only ask myself, how can I? My goal for this presentation is to open your mind to the 7 main asset classes that will help build freedom and legacy wealth. Think like banks, do what they do. We are born in the system, man. We go to school, we get a job, we work hard all the time, we spend all our money, we spend all our credit, stay tired. Boy, all I hear is phone call. I'm just so tired. We have no extra money for opportunities. When you get an opportunity, like, boy, I ain't got no money. I ain't trying to hear that, though. You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on, man. That's what you working for. Pay all our bills just to survive. And then you always talking about, I don't know, or I can't. Stop talking like that. You can. That's just the way it is. Boy, I hear that all the time. Boy, stop saying that. That just ain't the way it is. It's more than life than it. Trust me. What it takes self-discipline. It takes courage. It takes commitment. It takes integrity. My mentors, Napoleon Hill's The 17 Keys to Success. I listen to that every single day to tell you the 17 keys of success, what it takes to survive and strive in life. The richest man in Babylon, 5 Money's of Law. That's what it takes to know how to work your money. Network of investors and entrepreneurs. I learned from the banks, hedge funds, private equity firms, and value investors. They're the greatest. Why not learn from them? My disclaimer. This presentation is for educational and inspirational experiences based on me and my network of investors, wisdom, and real-world experiences. We are not financial advisors or certified advisors. We are investors and entrepreneurs that take on the challenges of creative investing. Please confirm with all certified professionals before investing in any ideas I share on this presentation. Puzzle investments. We bring self-development and asset classes together to create pretty cool lifestyles of freedom you can enjoy. If you are a banker, attorney, a broker, a realtor, accountant, or private money lender in this room, or you know any to help build the community of investors and entrepreneurs, please contact me personally. We would like to add you to our community to help and provide for new and ongoing investors. What is an asset? An asset is a resource with economic value that an individual, corporation, or country owns or controls with the expectation that we will provide for future benefits. What are liabilities? Liabilities are financial debt or obligation that arises during the course of its operation. What is an entrepreneur investor? Controls everything, owns nothing. Create a vision from imagination, use the time, talent, resources, and other people's money to create an innovation of impact and bring their vision to reality. What we look for in assets: undervalued investments, cheap assets. You gotta buy them cheap. Appreciation, growth, equity growth, cash flow, income, arbitrage, asymmetric ratio, syndication. You're looking for partners. 5 rules to invest. Asset sources. Get multiple streams of deal flow. Analyze. Run the numbers, your IRR and your ROI. Internal rate of return and your return on investing. Due diligence. Do the research, man. You gotta do the research. Fund the deal. Get the capital. Get that money. You gotta find somebody that want that deal. Exit strategy. Sell the deal. You gotta seal the deal once the price get to your target. Puzzle investing. Know what you're investing in and why. That's your investing philosophy. Help people. Create a win-win. Give back. That's what we're about. 3 types of investments. Long-term, short-term, flips. Your 7 main assets is your mind, your time, your family, your business, real estate, and commodities. Your mind. Be around positive people. Read books. Listen to audios. Go to seminars and events. And do auto-suggestion, which is what you do. Repetition. Tell your mind over and over again, I can, I can, I can. Just like the little train. Beep, beep. Time. Set goals. Get a plan to follow. Give yourself me time. Take time for yourself only. Use the 3 8s wisely. Your sleep, your work, your play. Create habit systems that will create the new you. You gotta create them habit systems. Protect your time from time wasters. Man, stop letting people waste your time, man. I'm serious. God. Oh, no. Family. Your family is your loved ones. That's your blood. Mentors and advisors. Network groups. Mastermind team. Committed relationship partners. All right. And your coworkers. That's your family. Okay, let's talk about business. Business. You can create a business, affiliate marketing. You can start up, partnerships, franchises, best franchises, network marketing. And then you got acquisitions and mergers. That's where you buy a business, flip a business, sell a finance business, get out of business, all type of stuff with acquisitions and mergers. Then you got real estate. You got single family rentals. You got multifamily. You got apartments, syndications. You got assisted living facilities. You got vacation resorts. You got REITs. Then you got commodities. You got precious metals. You got gold, silver, platinum, palladium. All that good stuff. You got currencies, which is different countries' money. The value of that go up and down. Then you got farms. You got crops and livestock, cows and chickens and all that good stuff like that. Then you got gas and oil. Then you got solar and energy, all these wind turbines and all these solar roofs and stuff like that. You can invest in that. All this stuff is all about investing. Then you got your paper assets, your consumer debt, which is people borrowing money from the banks. Then you got promissory notes, which is your mortgage or your business taking out loans, real estate and business. Then you got liens and judgments, which is what people put against you once you take a loan out against a certain tangible asset, which is your property or like your car or something like that. That's why a lot of people getting repoed. And then you got royalties and patents, which is songwriters and patents, people make products. Then you got private equity funds where you buy into companies or you buy into a certain asset. You got stocks and bonds. Those are all paper assets. Then you got collectibles, the fun things, fun assets. And they grow in value and they hold value, you know, like exotic cars, you got jewelries, and you know, your watches, your rings, your necklaces and stuff like that. Then you know, guns and knives go up in value too, and art and antiques, you know, they pretty cool too. Then you spend your time wisely. You know, educate yourself. Source capital, source assets, analyze assets, build your network. Asset checklist, fundamentals, documents, balance sheets, press release. I mean, that's all what tells you on fundamentals. You know, that's like the news and what you read in the paper and what you see on social media. That's fundamental. Then you got technical knowledge, where you start pulling up charts. You know, go to Mop Investing YouTube page. You'll see me pulling up charts where you see the technicals, how the charts move, and that's the price movement. That's technical analysis. And then you got cash flow statements. Is basically people balance sheets. You know, how the asset really has been doing on paper. You know, by law, what they got to report to the tax man. Then you got your risk management. How you go get in and out of the asset. You know. And then you got the 5 rules of investment. You know, asset sourcing, get multiple streams of deal flow, analyzing, running numbers, IRR and your ROI. Remember, internal rate of return and return on investment. Then you got your due diligence. Do the research. You know what I'm saying? You got to do your research. Or the asset it just ain't gonna work for you if you don't do your research. Fund the deal. You know, you gotta have the money. You know, use other people's money. If you don't know how to find other people's money, let me show you how to find other people's money. I find it, you know. Only if you got a good deal. Because they don't want no crappy deal. And you extra strategy. Sell the deal. Sell to somebody that just want cash flow, who got money like that. I mean, banks and hedge funds and private lenders, and some people just want deals. Okay, why start investing? Start getting money working for you. Multiple streams of income. Get your time back. You know, do this make sense? Freedom to build your dreams. Build a legacy for your family. Ask yourself, have you done everything you want to do in life? Okay, run the math on this right quick. Take 100 years minus your age. And then that tells you how many years you have left to fulfill your dreams and build a legacy for your loved ones. Build a guidance plan, playbook, capital fund for your family, a family office. And I get deep into family office. That's everybody that's around you that support you, trying to help you build. Let's run through these charts real quick. Just statistics. Spending habits, nursing home, Social Security, investing growth, market timing. Do something. Get started. You can cook your family a meal and fix your family and friends a plate, but you can't make them eat it. Nothing in life is free. You either go pay for it with your knowledge and your time, or you go pay for it with your money. You can direct your life in a way you want it to go, or life will direct you in from your surroundings. This is the wealth strategy that I built from all my knowledge. This is your end goal. Puzzle Investment Index. This is what you want. You want to invest at least $100K, give you about 2 to 3 grand per month that will support your lifestyle. You got to level up. You got to start small and grow to bigger investments. You start with 100, you go to 1,000, then you go to 10,000, then you go to 100,000, then you go to $1 million. and then it get harder and harder. But you've been